Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Taiyo Ueda, and today I'm going to be talking about how I received a scholarship to play Division I baseball as an international student. So if you're interested in this topic, please watch this video. So first, let's start an introduction about me. So I'm a Japanese student currently residing in Oregon, and I'm attending a community college as a sophomore. I was a full-time student athlete at a four-year university in New York, but things got messed up. There's something happened with my circumstances, with my family, and all those reasons I've decided to transfer to community college. And that is why I'm no longer playing baseball, and I'll make a video about this if you ever ask me. But I would like to talk about how I, for the first year, played Division I baseball as an international student. So first, let's talk about how I started with the recruiting process. So baseball has always been a center of my life. Since I've started playing baseball, I knew I was gonna play baseball all along until college. But I knew the recruitment process was not going to be the same with the athletes in the United States because I was in a country way far from the United States. I was in Japan, so there was no way that the recruiters could, fly just to see me. I knew that, and I understood that. So things you can do if you're an international student trying to seek an opportunity to play whatever sports you play at the United States colleges. It is important that you contact the coaches, make highlight reels, and you gotta actually fly to play in the showcase or college camps. And there's not much help from the school you're in internationally because there has not been so much of a predecessor who has been in that path already. So a lot of things you have to figure out yourselves. But what I have done was I started watching those highlight reels and whatever the top recruiters in the United States were doing, and I copied and pasted everything into my highlight reels, whatever the emails I've sent to coaches. I just kind of tweaked it a little bit so that I can adjust it to my characteristics. So I think there is some examples from the student athletes in the United States, and you can really integrate those stuff into yourself and to make a highlight reels and emails or whatever. Well, I know it takes a lot of courage, and you gotta be really brave and confident about yourself if you're deciding to fly to the United States to become a student athlete, because there's always a risk that you're not gonna be recruited at all, and you're just gonna have to be a normal college student. But what I realized in this process was that everything was pretty much the same from the student athletes in the United States. In terms of the recruiting process, you would just make a highlight reel, and you just have to email your coaches and you communicate with them. But the only one and the biggest weakness that us international students have is that we will not be seen on site, like in real time. The coaches would not just fly just to see you there or whatever. And even some coaches are reluctant to recruit international student athletes. I don't know the reason behind this, but this was a case with me. I can share that later on in the video. But you gotta realize that you are not very recognized in the United States, meaning that you're not gonna get invited or any official invitations to prestigious showcases or camps at colleges. So wherever showcase or camps you're going to, it's going to be very limited to your own choice, and you're going to have to pay for all the flights, foods, hotels, and whatever. This goes back to what I've said earlier. You got to be really confident that you're going to be a student athlete, and you're going to do it by yourself. With all that being said, I do encourage every single one of you who strive to become better and to become student athletes in the United States. So here are some of my advice to my fellow international students who wants to be student athletes. 1. Start the process, the recruiting process, as soon as possible, regardless of your class standings or your skills or your readiness to become a student athlete. Just start it as soon as possible. The earlier you do it, the more chances you get to communicate with the coaches. And it is important that you acquire communication skills with the coaches and be brave enough to initiate the talk, because how I got this scholarship was because I initiated the talk. I sent the coaches my videos and I would send them over and over and over until they read the email. Well, we have to use our brain more than the athletes in the United States, because if we never took action, literally no one's going to recognize you, because you live in a different country. How are they supposed to even recognize you as a student athlete, right? And lastly, use as much connection as possible. Just talk to everyone. Talk to your coach, talk to your counselor, talk to your friend, talk to your parents, whoever that has connection with the college in the United States, or even the coaches in the United States. You should go from there. Well, I think there are more efficient ways as an international student to ultimately become a student athlete. I do recognize the different paths that can make you to a greater level, but I'll share that in a different video. So if you want to hear that or you like this video, please give a thumbs up or subscribe my channel. Thank you.